Yo, okay, so this is Set here, spiritual and business consultant. Sorry for losing my shit. Lost my shit there, dude. But they're so offensive, man. Like this is blatant in your face type shit, bro. Like I don't know why I'm not having more support than this, to be quite honest, because it's blatant, it's in your face, like I should get more support, dude. I should get more support. That's definitely, I should definitely get more support. This is crazy. It's just so in your face, it's ridiculous. So speaking of in your face, like in the black community, people are still praising Barack Obama. I think they kind of like preparing a return of Obama, which actually is pointless. Because he's a Manchurian candidate. He's always been a Manchurian candidate. He's a pawn, and I respect Barack Obama for playing the pawn because he could have gotten shot. Uh, he could have died. Anything could have happened. He could have been in a grave accident. He could have gotten lynched. I mean, like, to play that role, as a black man, I mean, that was pretty. That's hardcore, and especially if you're a Manchurian candidate. I mean, like, you have no security. Like they don't have to keep you alive. If somebody shoots you, they'll be like, well, he's dead. Let's move on. You know what I mean? Like, no one would have cared. Like, that's just crazy shit. So, I kind of respect the guy, man. I kind of respect the guy for that shit, bro. Like, it's still kind of, I mean, yeah, he's playing a pawn, but dang, I mean, like, if it was you, that's crazy. So anyway, go on my website. I'm gonna be live on there in a moment. I think I'm gonna be live on there, and so go on Major Hater 1523. Go check out the channel. Go listen to some great music. I'm gonna try to mix up a little bit of the tracks. I don't know if you listen to all the tracks, if you got it on your cell phone, or something like that. I don't know, but I'll try to create an app for you guys to listen on your cell phone and stuff. There is a cell phone version which is not updated. It's not updated, but there is a cell phone version. So I'm gonna be on there in a while. And we're gonna chop it up over there. I'm gonna open the phone lines. You can call in if you want to. And yeah, man. So the thing about Barack Obama, he's been promoted a lot lately. And the thing is, he was a Manchurian candidate, man. I mean, Michelle Obama. We don't know if Michelle Obama is a man or not. We don't know if Barack Obama might used to be a. I don't know, but there is this thing going on. There's this conspiracy theory going on that he might be in a homosexual relationship, and there's a couple of videos, showing you some suspect activity, and I'm about to show you something that's suspect, and I want you to keep in mind. Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle is going to be in this video, right? And the old Dave Chappelle was cool, but the new Dave Chappelle, the Dave Chappelle that replaced this Dave Chappelle, he's sketchy, like they're trying to use Dave Chappelle to, like, he's obviously not the same Dave Chappelle. Like, whether there is such a thing as cloning or not, that Dave Chappelle is definitely not the same Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle is a smart guy. I mean, I understand black people would support, Barack Obama no matter what, almost, which is where the trap is. Like, you've been duped, you've been fooled, and most people know that they've been duped and fooled, but they just want to see a black guy as president. That's not enough. You can't just have a black guy as president. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. You're making it worse. You know, your child is gonna grow up, and your child is gonna grow up, and he's gonna see, oh, that black guy didn't do as much as all the other black guys. That's not what we want to show to our kids. We don't want to show to our kids that all black guys don't do much for the country. Man, we need a black guy that is gonna do something for the country. We don't need that. We don't need a Manchurian candidate. Those things, all those events are gonna go down in history books, man. You know what I mean? That's what our children are gonna learn. The white people are gonna learn that shit. So you're giving them more ammunition against you with that hate that they have, whichever hate they have. So you're giving them more ammunition by supporting things like this. So they're gonna keep hating us, and our black children, you know, if you have black children, all black children, or, you know, I have black children. So if you have black children, they're gonna be like, man, I don't care. You know, they're gonna have a nonchalant attitude because ain't no black man ever gonna do nothing good in a white society. And that's not true. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you know, like white people in real life are grateful for some black people, man, and some black people are grateful for some white people in real life, but not on media and not historically, you know, because your everyday day-to-day life is not written in books. It's the major global events that are written in the history books. So you guys gotta keep that in mind. So I want you to check this out real quick, man. And this is why I felt bad for that area, man. Like check this out. Check this out, right?
Oh, very good, very nice.
All right. This dance.
Robot.
Yeah.
When you sit down at a restaurant, they have two types of things. One's white, one's black.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah. What?
If I stand next to the first
All right, good. Buzzer starting. See, you hear that?
That's it. Go,
first
Jay.
clue. I get these whenever I stand next to the first lady. It's like
Hives.
your skin
Look,
stands up.
You
Duck,
flush.
duck.
What?
Duck, duck.
Goose. Goosebumps.
Oh, very good, very nice.
All right. This dance.
Robot.
Yeah.
When you sit down at a restaurant, they have two types of things. One's white, one's black.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Your husband wore these other pictures down.
The mom jeans.
Yes. Oh, no, sorry, but if you're not the mom, then you're the
Dad.
Sorry about that. My mic was on mute. Okay, so that was suspect right there, man. Like, that was on Jimmy Fallon's show. Millions of people watch the Jimmy Fallon show, man. Like, I used to watch it too, you know, and I don't really watch it anymore, bro. It's kind of sus, you know. And so because Jimmy Fallon knows his shit too much, so I kind of like it. It's sus. So, you know, like I don't really watch, you know, Jimmy Fallon. It's kind of weird, you know. And so, you know, that was weird, man. Like, you know, she said Mom G. The first thing that came here to her mind, the first thing that came to her mind was mom jeans, bro. What the fuck are mom jeans, man? Like, does that even exist? Is there such a thing as mom jeans, bro? Like, I don't even know. I mean, usually people say dad jeans, you know, especially when we're talking about like the high cut jeans, right? Those are dad jeans, man. Like, so the first thing that came to mind was mom jeans. And the worst part is you got Dave Chappelle right next to, oh, the first thing you think, blah, 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 I get goosebumps when I'm near the first lady. Come on, man. Anyway, so, that mom jeans. So that whole thing about, him being gay might actually be a thing, bro. Like, I don't know, but it might be onto something, man. So, it is what it is. This is all a lie. We're all getting played. We're all being bamboozled. This is, people think, that the president is the president. The real president, man. The real president is probably a 14-year-old kid living in his mom's basement. For real, bro. Because somebody manages all of this, bro. Like, I manage a couple things. Other people manage a couple things. It's always one individual, spiritual individuals that manages things here and there. And it's different people. It's not just you or it's not just me. There's a lot of people that are spiritually connected to things, and they're the ones that are responsible for those things. They're the ones that manages those things. So the real president could be anybody that's out there. Like, the real person that actually controls important political figure or political rules. Like, let's say maybe there's a magical machine somewhere, like the White House has a magical fax machine, and whatever this guy is thinking about, like, this guy's like a genius, and I don't know, he knows how to run a country naturally and stuff, and whatever he thinks about, it goes into the air just like a radio, and the fax machine pops out, all the legislations that the government need to act like they're the government. See, who knows? I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's fantastical, but think about it for 2 seconds. How do you know that's not what's going on? I mean, everything is fake, right? Everything is fake, but everything keeps being built. We keep having legislations. We keep having legalities. We keep having laws, and things change. And at the same time, even though we have these laws and legislation, everything seems to always shift and change all of a sudden. Like, things don't really add up, Like, it's like, dudes, you're walking around. Like, check this out, right? People are complaining about cops, right? And racial profiling, right? Ever since I became spiritual, I don't really get racial profile. Like, it's rare, like, it doesn't never happen, but it's a lot rarer than what used to be, because back in the days when I was younger, in my head, I was a street kid, even though I had some spirituality, but I was pretty sure I thought I was a street kid with some spirituality. I didn't think I was a spiritual person with some street kid in me, So I kept getting pulled over, right? I kept getting pulled over all the time, bro. I was with girls, I'd get pulled over. I was with guys, I'd get pulled over. I was by myself, I kept getting pulled over. It's just randomly getting pulled over all the time, bro. But it's been a couple years now where that shit don't happen to me anymore, bro. So you have to, I'm like, what's going on here? I mean, who's really controlling the police? I mean, what is controlling the police? Are the police really controlled by the government? Are they really controlled by, what's it called? A police chief? Or is it something else? Because why would they stop racial profiling me because I'm spiritual? That doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's suspicious shit. I do admit I don't have saggy pants. I don't really sag my pants, right? But still, I don't believe that racial profiling is only for people with saggy pants. I think anybody could get racial profiled, especially if you look good. Because a lot of people are like, oh well, the cops are racist, and that's why they pull black people over when they see, they got a nice car or they got a nice chain and shit, and they immediately think you're drug dealing, right? Well, but I'm dressed pretty, I just, like I wear kind of expensive clothes, and I don't happen, and I kind of dress like a douchebag. I dress like a douchebag. That's my favorite style. I like the douchebag style. It's my favorite style. The tight shirts, and some cool ass pants. It could be jeans or it could be squared. You could pull me over for that too. I could be pulled over for that too, because that means you got money. If you dress like a douchebag, or you dress like a businessman, or things of that matter, that means you got money. So why if people are racist, if cops are racist, why don't they pull you over when they see you got money? And how many targeted individual actually get pulled over, right? Like, a lot of targeted individuals talk about, like, oh, the police is in the shit because they're stalking you, right? So they're only rolling past you. They're not pulling you over. So what the fuck is going on? Because they could pull you over. They could pull you over. They could put you in the car. They could just, mess with you for 5 minutes, just for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, just annoy you. That like acting like they're pulling you over and shit. I had cops telling me I look like the old 1970s trick of, oh, you look like a suspect that we're looking for. I've heard that many times, bro. And you can do that to anybody. You can do that to a white guy. You can do that to a person of Latin descent. You can do that to anybody. So what's going on here, man? Why is the police listening to some form of spirit or thing? I don't know if it's a spirit. It could be a person. I'm pretty sure it's a person, but it has to be a person. It has to be. Like, I'm pretty fucking sure it's a person. So, but who is this person and how is he doing? Well, whatever. I don't care. But I care about the part about knowing who's the person doing that. That'd be cool to know. But yeah, man. It's weird. So, like 2 seconds ago, somebody knocked out my door. Was the proprietor. I told her to quit that Illuminati shit real quick, because every time you come around, every time I talk about the Illuminati, you're always coming around trying to talking about some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. And she does that on purpose because I'm powerful, period. So by you coming around to take my money, right? Because you have to pay rent. You're kind of like, well, you might be a god, but you still have to pay rent. Type of shit, right? And like I said before, these guys do street theater, right? They do street theater, man. They're clowns. That's what a clown is. If you practice street theater, you're a clown. All right? Like, well, not all street theater is, but if you're a street performer, you're a clown. You could be a rapper too. There's rapper, street performers. I don't want to diss nobody's, street performances, because there's some nice street performance sometimes. You can see somebody playing jazz music or, guitars and shit, X-Nail and you guys. But one of the common conceptions before musicians started doing street theater, calling somebody a street performer. Street performers was actually clowns. So every time that these so-called gang stalkers accept to do all these street theater things, you become a street performer. And when you're a street performer, what does that make you? That makes you a clown, right? So they're here clowning people. And people are believing. I mean, it's not like they believe it. It's just that, you know, it's kind of like, well, you're right. I mean, if it's God, why is paying your, you know, blah, blah, blah. Shit, you know. Come on, man. I still, my blood is still red, bro. My blood is still red, dude. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas is tripping. Anyways, man. So I kind of feel bad, you know, like, you know, it's Barack Obama, you know. Like the guy, that shit was brave, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that shit was brave, dude. Like, I wouldn't have done it. You know, it's not even like I wouldn't have done it because I'm not Illuminati. No, I wouldn't have done it, period. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I wouldn't have done it, period, bro. Like, that shit, that's way too dangerous. That's too far high in my pay grade, you know what I mean? That shit's crazy. He could have gotten shot. He could have gotten shot by a black guy. He could have gotten shot by a white guy. Shit, he could have gotten shot by a Latin person, bro. He could have died like shit, man. Like so many goddamn times. It's ridiculous, man. So for him to go through that, that's crazy shit. I wouldn't have accepted. I would have told the Illuminati to go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. I would be like, you lost your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna do that shit. So anyway. You know, but it just goes to show you, it's not just, I'm not doing that to disrespect the man or his family. It just goes to show you that a lot of you guys believe in this nonsense. A lot of you guys believe in the illusions. A lot of you guys believe in this illusions, man. Like yeah, y'all believe in this shit, man. Y'all think like you're walking on people that are special and important and you don't care. Because the government gives you your check. I can give you a check too. Shit, I'm not making no promises, but I can give you a check too, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just the government. I don't know why you fucking around like that, bro. Like, you know, I can pay people. I can build offices and all that shit. Anybody can do that, man. Anybody can do that. I don't know why you fucking around like this, man. Actually, you just weird. You're just weird to me, man. So, like, that shit is just like out of jealousy. It's like pure jealousy. Anybody can open up a business. Anybody can open a business, buy a building, open an office. Anybody can do that. Have a firm. Anybody. You know, teenager, young adult, old, whatever. Anybody can have that. So I don't even know why people are tripping like this, man. That's just fucking crazy shit. It's nonsense. Anyway. See you guys later. My name is Seth. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in a moment. And don't forget to go on MajorHater1523.com. I'm going to be live in a moment. You know, I'm going to try and see if I can fix it. I don't know if I can be live, but if I can't be live, I'll just do a regular radio show or something. All right. I don't have any schedules yet, so just stay tuned in because I don't know when I'm going to be on. Bro, I don't want to make no schedules. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't give you the promises because you know I'm an indigo child. I'm a god, so I have to be responsible. I can't just I like this human aspect of everything. You know, I like music. I like, you know, all this media shit. But I'm a god too, so I have to obey to the rules of the universe in some shape or form. So I can't give you no promises, but I will try. You know, if you catch all of my attention, maybe I can get somebody to be responsible in the universal realm because I'm gonna be too busy with you guys. So you know, yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.